my coming, if, each fleeting hour, I cling to love and patience, and abide with stainlessness, and never step aside from high integrity, so shall I see, at last, the land of immortality. Fourth Morning. When the tongue is well controlled and wisely subdued, when selfish impulses and unworthy thoughts no longer rush to tongue demanding utterance, when the speech has become harmless, pure, gracious, gentle, and purposeful, and no word is uttered but in sincerity and truth, then are the 5 steps in virtuous speech accomplished. Then is the second great lesson in truth learned and mastered. Make pure thy heart, and thou wilt make thy life rich, sweet, and beautiful. Fourth Evening. Having clothed himself with humility, the first questions a man asks himself are, how am I acting towards others? What am I doing to others? How am I thinking of others? Are my thoughts of and acts towards others prompted by unselfish love? As a man, in the silence of his soul, asks himself these searching questions, he will unerringly see where he has hitherto failed. Fifth Morning. To dwell in love always and towards all is to live the true life, is to have life itself. Knowing this, the good man gives up himself unreservedly to the spirit of love, and dwells in love towards all, contending with none, condemning none, but loving all. The Christ spirit of love puts an end not only to all sin, but to all division and contention. Fifth Evening. When sin and self are abandoned, the heart is restored to its imperishable joy. Joy comes and fills the self-emptied heart. It abides with the peaceful, its reign is with the pure. Joy flees from the selfish, it deserts the quarrelsome, it is hidden from the impure. Joy cannot remain with the selfish, it is wedded to love. Sixth Morning. In the pure heart there is no room left where personal judgments and hatreds can find lodgment, for it is filled to overflowing with tenderness and love. It sees no evil, and only as men succeed in seeing no evil in others will they become free from sin and sorrow and suffering. If men only understood that the heart that sins must sorrow, that the hateful mind tomorrow reaps its barren harvest, weeping, starving, resting not, nor sleeping, tenderness would fill their being. They would see with pity seeing, if they only understood. Sixth Evening. To stand face to face with truth, to arrive after innumerable wanderings and pains, at wisdom and bliss, not to be finally defeated and cast out, but to ultimately triumph over every inward foe, such is man's divine destiny, such his glorious goal, and this every saint, sage, and savior has declared. A man only begins to be a man when he ceases to whine and revel, and commences the search for the hidden justice which regulates his life. And as he adapts his mind to that regulating factor, he ceases to accuse others as the cause of his condition, and builds himself up in strong and noble thoughts, ceases to kick against circumstances, but begins to use them as aids to his more rapid progress, and as a means of discovering the hidden power and possibilities within himself. Seventh Morning. The will to evil and the will to good are both within thee. Which wilt thou employ? Thou knowest what is right and what is wrong. Which wilt thou love and foster? Which destroy?